I have kept the quiz. So I request all the students to attend the lecture so that they can answer the quiz very nicely and easily and with confidence. So today we are going to start the new chapter, that is estimation of machining. Machining means which activity you are familiar. Machining એટલે શું દીકરા? તો મશીનિંગમાં શું આવી શકે? ટર્નિંગ આવે, મિલિંગ આવે, ડ્રિલિંગ આવે. હવે આપણે જોયું, આપણે ઘણા બધા we have studied the estimation of cost in welding. વેલ્ડિંગમાં પણ જોયું હતું કે ભાઈ વેલ્ડિંગ કરતા કુલ કેટલો કોસ્ટ થશે. એ રીતે સિમિલરલી here we are going to see the estimation for machining. બરાબર? મશીનિંગ એટલે કે ભાઈ ટર્નિંગ ઓપરેશન કરવાના છે, તો ટર્નિંગ ઓપરેશન માટે કુલ આપણે કેટલો ખર્ચો થશે, that we have to see, right? કારણ કે એક ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીની અંદર, my dear students, you know કે ઇન્ડસ્ટ્રીની અંદર ટર્નિંગ is one of the very important part. ટર્નિંગ, મિલિંગ, એટલે for arriving at the conclusion that how much will be our cost, આપણો કોસ્ટ કુલ કેટલો થશે, તો જ આપણે નફો નુકસાનનું દીકરા કાઢી શકીએ. એટલું યાદ રાખજો. બરાબર? એટલે એના માટે it is very essential that we should know the cost that is incurred in the various machining operation like turning, milling, drilling, boring, right, and so on. Barabar? Welding we have already seen. So today we are starting with the machine shop estimation. So you can see the cost terminology associated with machine shop estimation. આપણ તમને પૂછી શકાય દીકરા આ ક્વિઝ ની અંદર. So what are the cost terminologies with machine shop estimation? So these are some important parameters: cutting speed, depth of cut, approach, over travel or overrun. So these are some important parameters. Again, I am repeating: cutting speed, depth of cut, approach, over travel or overrun. So these are very important parameters we can say with respect to machine shop. The cost of the machine shop can be controlled with the help of these parameters. So let us move ahead, my dear students. Now let us see what do we mean by cutting speed. So what do you understand by cutting speed? So cutting speed is nothing but it is the distance traveled by the cutting tool in 1 minute over the material to be cut. Remember, જે મટીરિયલને કટ કરવાનું હશે એના ઉપર 1 મિનિટમાં કટિંગ ટૂલ દ્વારા કપાયેલું અંતર અથવા ઇનડાયરેક્ટલી the amount of the material removed from the length of the material chip removed from the material, that also we can say. So that is known as cutting speed. So per minute means meters per minute. So the unit of the cutting speed is meter per minute. You can see cutting speed no ekam meters per minute છે, right? Okay, so it can be defined by S is equal to pi dn by 100. So from this also quiz can be asked. So S cutting speed is equal to pi dn by 100. You can see here, my dear students, pi d. Pi d means nothing but this is the circumference. You can see this is the circumference, means the cut in the turning operation. What we can see that the workpiece is moving, workpiece rotate થતું હશે, બરાબર, and the cutting tool is moving axial and cutting tool એના ઉપર move થતું હશે, right? So cutting speed is nothing but is the circumference. You can say multiplied by n. N is the number of revolution per minute. જેટલા revolution per minute થતું હશે એટલી તમારી આપણી length of the chip will be there. So cutting speed will be equal to pi dn by 100. The d is nothing but it is the diameter of the workpiece. N is the RPM. You can say RPM, revolution per minute. S is the cutting speed in meter per minute. Remember. So this is cutting speed. Another parameter will be cutting speed. Okay, so before other parameter we'll speak, we will learn cutting speed will depend on what factors. Cutting speed will be depending on some factors. So it will be depending upon the material machinability. Okay, how up to what extent our material is machinable. આપણું material છે તે કેટલું machinable છે, whether it is very hard, it is soft, whether the material can be removed easily or not. So cutting speed will depend on that. If the material is hard, then the cutting speed should be less, right? Okay, another is tool material, means cutting tool material. How is the cutting tool material, right? If the if carbon steel, if we take the high speed steel, then we can cap the cutting speed to be more, barabar? Carbon, because high speed steel is having more strength than of the carbon steel. So cutting tool material also it will depend. It will also depend upon the depth of the cut, how much cut we are taking, depth of cut, and it will also depend upon the feed, as well as it will also depend upon the cutting fluid. So my dear students, here you can see these are the 4 parameters or factors we can say on which our cutting speed will depend, right? So now let us move on to the new part, that is feed. So this feed is also one important parameters with respect to machining. First of all, we have seen the cutting speed, meters per minute. The unit was meters per minute, and it was defined as the distance traveled by the cutting tool in 1 minute, right? Okay. Now this is feed. So what do you mean by feed, my dear students? So you can see here, it is very easy. You can easily speak from the unit itself. Unit is mm per revolution. You can see mm per revolution means the distance traveled by the cutting tool inside the workpiece in 1 revolution. You can see mm per revolution, right? Means in 1 revolution, how much our tool is entering the workpiece. So that is known as the feed, right? So you can see the how feed is can be calculated. Feed is equal to L upon N into T, where L is equal to length of the cut, N is equal to RPM, and T is equal to time, right? So these are all the standard formulas derivable and already derived, and we are going to use this formula for calculating the various time. ઓકે એટલે આપણે દીકરા સ્પીડ પણ જોઈ લીધું અને ફીડ પણ જોઈ લીધું. સ્પીડ ઇઝ નથિંગ બટ pi dn by 100, and this speed you can see it is L upon n into T. Now let us look at the other part, that is depth of cut. So depth of cut is nothing but you can say it is the thickness of the material removed in one cut. You can define like this, the thickness of the material removed in one cut. એક કટ આખો લેવાઈ જાય ત્યાર પછી full આપણા મટીરિયલ ની કેટલી થિકનેસ હશે, that is known as the depth of cut. And in for calculation we can use the formula depth of cut is equal to d minus small d upon 2, બરાબર? જ્યાં capital D શું છે આપણો જે initial diameter હશે, અને small d શું છે કે ભાઈ this is the small diameter which has been considered after taking the cut, right? So what is depth of cut? So depth of cut is nothing but d minus d by 2. You have to divide it by 2. So this may also be asked, so please consider this also. So quiz can be asked from any part. You can see, my dear students. Okay, approach. So approach is nothing. Fourth one is approach. So this is also one important parameters of machining, right? So in case of the multi-tooth cutter, when the cutter is having the multiple tooth, then you can have to definitely use this approach. So what do you mean by approach? Approach length is nothing. You can see here by the red color I have defined on the left hand side, that is approach. Means the cutting tool is little away. You can see I have given by the red distance on the left hand side, that is approach. So approach is nothing means before actual machining or before the, reaching the full depth of cut. After full depth of cut reach the દીકરા ત્યાં સુધી શું કરીએ? We have to keep the tool at a certain distance apart. આપણે tool ને થોડું દૂર રાખવું પડશે. You can see here. So what will be the profit? The profit behind this is we will be able, our tool and the workpiece will not be damaged, and the machining will be occurring smoothly, right? So that is known as approach. Approach means you have to keep some distance between the workpiece and the tool before machining. So that is approach. Now another one is over travel. Over travel is nothing but it is the distance travel after machining. એટલે મશીનિંગ થઈ ગયા પછી બી you have to travel up to certain distance. So this is also required for the multiple tooth cutter. So this is also done so that in order that there is no damage between the workpiece and the cutting tool. So these 5 important parameters, they are very important, we have seen. First of all, my dear students, we have seen the speed. You can see here. So speed is nothing but it is given in meters per minute. So it is the distance traveled by the cutting tool in 1 minute. We can say defined by pi d n by 100. Another one is feed. Feed is nothing but it is the tool that advances into the material in 1 revolution. એક revolution ની અંદર tool કેટલું workpiece માં જાય છે, that is feed. So feed is given by F is equal to L upon N multiplied by T. The unit is mm per revolution. Another important parameters is depth of cut. So depth of cut is given by d minus d by 2. So depth of cut is nothing but it is the thickness of the material being cut, and the formula is given by d minus small d by 2. Another one is approach. So approach is nothing but the amount of distance that we have to keep between the workpiece and the cutting tool before reaching the full depth of cut. કે આપણે full depth of cut reach થાય તે પહેલા થોડું અંતર રાખવું પડે between the workpiece and the tool, so that there is no damage between the workpiece or the tool. They are not damaged. Another is over travel. So over travel is also after machining the distance, the extra distance that has to be traveled by the cutting tool from the workpiece. So that is over travel. So these are the 5 important parameters in case of machining. So now let us move ahead, my dear students. Now these are some common operations that we will see we will see in the machining, and you are also familiar with this. And in all this machining, for all these machining operations, we have to calculate the machining time. So why you require the machining time? As I have already discussed, machining time, or you can say time, is very important. In welding also we are calculating the time, my dear students, because from the time only we are able to decide the wages for the labor. From the time only we are able to decide how much our cost will be occurring for the various electrodes, material cost, and indirect material cost and all. So this time is very, very important. So in this also we are going to calculate the time for these various operations. For turning, second number knurling, third number is facing, drilling, reaming, boring, threading, tapping, and chamfering. So for all this, we have to calculate the machining time. So now, first of all, let us look at, you can see here, this is turning operation, my dear students. First of all, turning operation. This is a common operation, says you are also familiar with this turning operation. So it is very, very important, my dear students. So turning operation, it is given the time for the cutting speed. You are familiar. Cutting speed is given by S, and it is denoted by pi d n by 100. This you are familiar with. Cutting speed S is equal to pi d by n by 100. You can see in the green rectangle mark. So that is cutting speed. From this formula, we can easily derive the RPM. RPM also sometimes, if you are directly given the RPM, then you can directly use this in the formula. And if you are not given the RPM, then you have to calculate with the help of this cutting speed, right? So N is equal to 100 S upon pi D. So you can easily see this. So if we are having N, L, and F, then in the red color rectangle mark, you can easily see the turning time. Means how much time will be required in the turning operation. So my dear students, this turning, again I am explaining why you require this turning time. Because in the industry, we have to manufacture various jobs. આપણે બધા jobs બનાવવા પડે. હવે એ job કેટલા સમયમાં machining થઈ જશે, એ દીકરા આપણે as an engineer we should be able to know, or we should be able to calculate in the previous stage before machining. Why? So that our laborer will not be able to cheat us, right? Because if we know the time that for this job this much time will be required, barabar? So that nobody will tell you, okay sir, we are taking, it will take half an hour, it will take 1 hour. You have having the standard formulas, we can calculate, and then we can tell him. If he's taking more time, then we can guide him that you please do in this way, so that we are able to do machining in this much time only. And on the basis of that, we will be able to calculate the number of products also per shift or per day and so on. So calculation of turning time is very, very important. It will decide the profit of the industry. So you can see turning time is equal to turning length of the turning upon feet per revolution into RPM, you can see. So in the brown, I have marked the formula in the elliptical part. So turning time T is equal to L upon F into N. So this is very important formula, you can say. So this we have to calculate for the turning operation. So turning operation time is given by T is equal to L upon F into N minutes. So please you look upon this particular unit also. So turning time is given in minutes. Now this N is equal to 100 S upon pi D. So it is in RPM. So remember, in every sum you will be given RPM. Basically RPM is given, but if you are not given RPM, then you have to calculate from this formula 100 S upon pi D. This formula is we have got from the cutting speed. S is equal to pi D N upon 100. So these three are the basic one. Now my dear students, we have seen that this turning time is alone not enough. By this is the actual, this is a time taken for actual machining, L upon NF, right? પણ આપણે જોયું છે દીકરા, we have seen કે we have to keep some approach and over travel also. We have to keep some approach and over travel also, right? So in this length, for this length L of the workpiece is not enough. Means if the length of the workpiece is say 100 centimeter, then you cannot say that 100 centimeter you have to take here L is equal to 100 centimeter. You have to also add some approach and over travel, right? Because approach you have to keep so that our workpiece and the tool is not damaged or some accident might not occur. So you have to definitely keep some approach also, as well as we have to keep some over travel also. So total length, if it is the workpiece is 100, right, then you have to add approach length also and over travel also, and that length you have to put in the formula L upon NF. Remember, for turning time you have to put that length. You cannot take directly L. Suppose again I am explaining you, if the length of the workpiece to be turned is say suppose 50 mm, then you cannot directly put 50 mm as L. You have to keep approach length and over travel. And approach length may be sometimes given and sometimes it is standard also. And for turning, you can see here, but for turning, it is given approach plus over travel. You have to keep it as 0.3 to 10 centimeters. See, it is given for turning operation, approach and over travel, the summation should be from 0.3 centimeter to 10 centimeter. So sometimes you are given okay, by take approach length as 0.5 centimeter and over travel is 2 centimeter, right? So you have to take accordingly and you have to add that in the length, right? So here you can see L plus A plus O is equal to LC, right? LC means the total length, right? The appreciable length, you can say, right? So here L we have to consider in this way. T is equal to L upon NF is the standard formula for turning. Please note down in the below which is marked in the rectangular formula. You can see turning time T is equal to L upon NF, where L is nothing but this is the length of the workpiece plus approach plus over travel. Remember, so that is the turning operation. Okay, so have you understood, my dear students? Hope you are understanding this. ખ્યાલ આવે છે? Okay, so let us move ahead. So this is another operation which is knurling operation. You can see here. So what do you understand by knurling, my dear students? So knurling is nothing but it is the operation which is done with the help of a knurl tool. You are already familiar. There is a knurl tool. Tool is known as knurl, KNURL, knurl tool, and it is having diamond shape impression is there. Diamond shape, બરાબર એનો પર diamond shape હશે. So we have to produce diamond shape impressions on this particular surface of the material, barabar, in order so that to facilitate the grip, barabar, so that we can easily grip the particular workpiece. Etla માટે we are producing this knurling operation, and for that also you have to calculate this particular time. So here also the time is having is same, T is equal to L upon NF, and N you can calculate by 100s upon pi D, right? નલિંગ અને તમારી પ્લીઝ L is નલિંગ માટેની સપાટી લંબાઈ સેન્ટીમીટર in centimeter. Remember, L should be in centimeter, right? L should be in centimeter. Please take into account this part. L should be in centimeter. If it is in mm, then you have to take accordingly. Then you have to convert the dimension. Another third part is facing. So this is also machining operation, facing. So for facing also you can see T is equal to L upon NF. T is equal to L. This is a standard formula, my dear. But see here, you can see in the red mark. In facing operation, we are familiar that in turning operation, we have to, for facing, you have to move up to half the diameter. That is up to center point of the workpiece. If we will go up to center point of the workpiece, then our both the sides will be faced automatically. But you need not to move up to the end. End સુધી આપણે જવાનું નથી. તમે ઉપરથી નીચે તરફ ખાલી ફક્ત સેન્ટર સુધી જઈશું, then automatically our workpiece will be faced, you can say. Means what length you have to travel. So L is nothing but it is D by 2. Up to radius only you have to travel, right? So L is equal to D by 2. This is for special for facing operation. Remember, facing operation માં L માટે તમારે D by 2 લેવાનું છે for facing operation, right? So these all are capable of to being asked by the quiz. Quiz માં બધું પૂછી શકાય દીકરા. So please, બરાબર. So L is equal to D by 2. Now this drilling operation. So this drilling operation is also, you can consider this. Okay, this now for the drilling operation also, you can see the formula is given by T is equal to L upon F into N, right? Means L upon NF or L upon F into N, where F is the feet and N is in RPM, L is the length, right? So you have to consider this formula for drill. So basically the formula will be same, my dear student. But as you can see કે આપણે ફેસિંગ ની અંદર જોઈએ તો L બરાબર શું લેવું પડશે લેન્થ કારણ કે ફેસિંગ will be you have to we are our direction of the tool will be perpendicular to the rotation of the workpiece. So we are basically smoothing the face part, right? So we have to move up to half diameter only, or you can say it we have to move up to the radius only. So T is equal to L upon F into N. So okay, now another very important part, very important machining, that is chamfering. You can see, so chamfering is nothing but it is you have to we are producing some taper part, so that is known as chamfering. So basically the length of the chamfered part will be 0.3 to 0.4 centimeter. So for the chamfering also that time will be T is equal to L upon F into N. So basically this formula will remain same, my dear students, L upon F into N. But for certain operation you have to change this L, right? Okay. Now this is another very important operation, my dear students, a tapping operation. So tapping operation is one of the very, very important operation you can see here. So tapping operation you can see here, T is given by 3/2 into in the green I am reading the formula, T is equal to 3/2 into L plus D/2 divided by P into N. So basically tapping operation is nothing but it is the operation, or it is the process of producing the internal threads inside the hole which is already drilled. Please keep into mind this. Means we are producing the internal threads inside the hole which is already drilled. The drill should be there should be already the hole should be drilled, and with the help of the tapping tool we are going to produce the internal threads. And the formula for time, how much time the tapping operation will take, it is given by 3/2 into L plus D/2 upon P into N. You can see here, right? So L plus D/2, right? L plus D/2 means here besides this formula you can see D/2 is equal to approach and over travel. So this D/2 will be approach and over travel. Together we have to keep distance as D/2, where D is nothing but is the diameter of the cutting tool, right? Upon P into N. P is nothing but it is the thread pitch, the pitch of the thread, and N is in RPM, right? N is in RPM. L is nothing but it is the length of the cut. D/2 is nothing but I have told you, right? It is the diameter of the tap, and that is that you have to consider is approach and over travel. It is the summation of the approach and over travel, that indirectly also you can think. So here I will explain why it is 3/2 into L plus D/2. So my dear students, you can see here cutting time is given by T1. If you calculate in a simple manner, but means for the cutting also the tool is going inside, and return time also you have to consider, because for that much time our tool will be engaged. We are not able to cut some other workpiece. So you have to consider this return time also. Our tool be inside the hole only. બરાબર, આપણું ટૂલ હોલની અંદર જ રહેશે. એટલે એટલા માટે શું થશે કે ભાઈ હોલની અંદર રહે એટલે આપણે બીજા વર્કપીસ ઉપર મશીનિંગ કરી શકીએ નહીં. બરાબર, એટલા માટે કટિંગ ટાઈમમાં સપોઝ T1 લેશે તો રિટર્ન ટાઈમ આપણો અડધા ટાઈમની અંદર તમારે બહાર કાઢવું પડશે, રાઈટ? So means your speed should be double. Your speed should be double. Then only in half the time you can our tool will be, means if our cutting time for tapping is suppose 2 minutes, then return time should be 1 minute. Remember, return time 1 minute hovo જોઈએ for tapping operation. This is for tapping operation only. Remember, right? Means if our workpiece is going inside the cutting tool, it takes 2 minutes for tapping operation for the certain length. Then for return it should be half of that, means it should be one minute, right? Okay, so total time we have to consider, that is the it will take inside it tool, the time the tool will take for moving inside the workpiece also, as well as the time it will take to move outside also. So T1 plus T1/2, you have to consider both the time. So it will be 3/2 into T1. Remember, so total time is 3/2 T1, and T1 you can know T formula for T is L upon NF, right? L upon NF, remember. And L for L you have to consider here approach and over travel also. So L plus D by 2. So in the formula which is given in green rectangle, you can see here L plus D by 2. D by 2 is the approach and over travel length. We have already seen approach and over travel means you have to keep the tool certain away before machining, and after machining also you have to travel up to certain distance also, and that is a standard distance. Remember, that is a standard distance. You cannot take it anyway, right? So L plus D by 2 upon P into N, where because it is a threading operation, you have to consider pitch. We cannot take feed, right? So P into N. So N is the RPM. So T is equal to 3 by 2 into L plus D by 2 upon P into N. Remember, this formula is very important. It can also be asked in the quiz for tapping operation. Here another one is, my dear students, milling operation. So this milling operation is also very important. Milling operation is one of the very important operations in which we are removing the material for producing the various surfaces, right? So one of the surfaces, number one is plane milling, or it is also known as cutting operation, and another is one is face milling, right? Face milling. So in the plane milling is nothing but we are cutting the material, we are removing the material, and another is face milling, my dear students. So in the plane milling or cutting operation, what are the various shapes that we can produce? આપણે કયા કયા shape produce કરી શકીએ? તો આના દ્વારા આપણે દીકરા groove produce કરી શકીએ. We are able to produce the groove, we are able to produce the slot, we are able to produce the keyway, we are able to produce the gear teeth, and another important shapes, right? So these are some shapes that we are able to produce with the help of this particular plane milling operation. So it is very important, my dear students. Remember, it is very important. So another one is face milling. Another one is face milling. So you can see this particular, for the plane milling, you can see how we are how is our workpiece capped and how we are moving the tool, right? And beside this there is the face milling operation, that also second you can see. Now you can see here, okay, what will be the a cut mate milling time? What will be our cutting time? What for one cut? What will be our milling time? Barabar? So it is equal to, you are knowing the standard formula for getting the time, my dear students. We are knowing T is equal to L upon NF. L say L will be the length of the workpiece, right? L will be the length of the workpiece, and N upon F. L upon NF, right? L is the length of the workpiece. You have to add the approach and the over travel, and in downside there will be N into F, right? So here for N we are getting, we can calculate by the 100s upon pi d. If you are given the cutting speed, then you can calculate the N is RPM. N is nothing but RPM. Don't mix RPM and cutting speed, my dear students. So N is the cutter revolution per minute. Cutter revolution per minute, RPM means cut revolution of the cutter per minute, because it is a milling operation. Here we have to write in detail that it is a cutter revolution per minute, and S is the cutting speed in meters per minute. S is the cutting speed in meter per minute, right? D is the cutter diameter. Remember, D is the cutter diameter. Don't take the diameter or the width of the workpiece. Remember, D is the cutter diameter. N is equal to 100s upon pi D. So in this operation, we can say that in case of L, suppose then you have to consider L plus length of the workpiece plus approach and over travel, plus approach and over travel. So in this particular for this milling operation, for this plane milling operation, or say cutting milling operation, cutting, you have to calculate the approach. We have to calculate the approach. So how we can calculate that, we will see. So here you can consider milling operation. એક કટનો સમય જોબની લંબાઈ પ્લસ વધારાનું ટેબલ ટ્રાવેલ upon feet per tooth into toothની સંખ્યા into RPM. Okay, so here you can see, my dear students, how we are able to calculate, right? So here you can see, I have drawn a particular rectangle, rectangle, I have also amplified it, OBC, right? So OC is nothing but it is equal to the diameter, right? OC is nothing but it is equal to the diameter of the cutter, and it is equal to d by 2, right? It is equal to d by 2. So what will be OB? Here OB. So I have not given the point below. Actually, if I give suppose E point on the downside, then OE is equal, OB is equal to, what is OB? OB is equal to OE minus BE, right? So BE is nothing. BE is equal to small d. So D is nothing but depth of the workpiece, depth of the cutter by which we are removing the material. બરાબર, તે D હશે. તો આ તમે જોઈ શકો છો કે ભાઈ OB is equal to D minus 2 upon D, right? તો D અહીંયા શું હશે? જો મેં રેડ કલર આપેલું છે અહીંયા કે D is the thickness of the material to be removed, right? So that is D. So here you can see approach is equal to, for approach length you have to calculate by means of Pythagoras theorem. So A is equal to square root of D by 2 square minus D by 2 of minus D square. So here you have to solve it, and then finally we will get the approach as square root of D into D minus D. So this will be our approach. So this particular relation, geometrical relation, is often asked in your exam. આપણી ઘણીવાર એક્ઝામમાં પૂછાય છે approach, how we are calculating the approach in case of milling for plane cutting operation, right? For plane cutting operation, or for plane milling, you can say. For plane milling mate, how we are calculating the approach length. So here you can see approach A is equal to square root of D into D minus D. So this we have achieved by by putting the formulas, by using the Pythagoras theorem. So here actually you can see here this D. So this D which I have shown in the blue, this particular, that is not D. You please not consider this D. So this D will be, this arrow will be downside, dotted line, and the upper side, that is dark. So this distance is D actually. So by mistake I have written this, so please don't consider. So it will be equal to D by what will be the OB distance? OB is equal to D by 2 minus D. So and what is OC? OC is equal to D by 2. OC is equal to D by 2. That is but natural, right? So by solving all these formulas and all, we are able to get the approach length as square root of D into D minus, this whole thing is in square. And overrun or over travel, you can say, for plane milling operation, this is standard. So this can also be asked. So this is the standard. The over travel is equal to 5 to 6 mm. Over travel is equal to 5 to 6 mm. Over travel will be 5 to 6 mm. This is a standard. બરાબર, આના માટે ઓવર ટ્રાવેલ માટે કેલ્ક્યુલેટ નથી કરતા આપણે. We are not calculating this over travel for the plane milling operation. We are only calculating the approach. In case of plane milling, remember, in case of plane milling only we are calculating the approach length. Over travel you have to take 5 mm or 6 mm standard, right? So the total milling time is given in this rectangular formula. T is equal to L plus approach and over travel you have to take. So this is approach, D into square root of D minus D, you can see here, plus 0.5, that is over travel, upon N into L, right? So this is the approach length. You can easily see, and you can note down also, my dear students, you can note down this part, L plus square root of D into D minus D plus 0.5 upon N into F. So this is how we are calculating the approach length. If you did not understand, then you can easily tell me. I will again re-explain you how we are calculating that. So please note down the formula. It may be asked also in your quiz. L plus square root of D into D minus D plus 0.5 upon L into F, right? So this is for plane milling operation. Now we will look for the face milling operation, right? So this is basically, okay, so I have enhanced this figure. I have amplified the figure, you can see here. Now this D is okay. Now this D is okay. You can see here, my dear student. Okay, OC is equal to D by 2. This cutter also I have given. This D also I have marked in the rectangle type black rectangle bracket. So this is D, that is length of the workpiece, and D by 2 also I have marked. From this you have to calculate the OC by putting the Pythagoras mathematical rule. So OC square is equal to OB square minus plus BC square. BC is equal to approach is equal to BC, right? BC is equal to square root of OC square minus OB square, right? And that will give you the relation. So by this you can see, my dear students, you are easily able to calculate this. So hope you understand this part. Okay, now my dear students, we will look in the face milling. Okay, in this face milling operation, we will keep up to this. આપણે અહીંયા સુધી દીકરા રાખીશું. ફેસ મિલિંગમાં પણ આપણે અત્યારે બધું મિક્સ થઈ જશે, એટલે આપણે ફેસ મિલિંગ ઓપરેશન કરીએ એની અંદર પણ આપણી પાસે બે કન્ડિશન આવશે. In case of face milling operation, when the diameter of the workpiece will be less than the width, diameter of the cutter will be less than the width of the workpiece, and another case will be when the cutter diameter will be greater than the width of the workpiece. So these two will be our condition. When again I am repeating you, again I am પાછો બોલું છું. ફેસ મિલિંગ ની અંદર પણ બે કન્ડિશન આવશે કે જ્યારે D મીન્સ કટર નો ડાયામીટર એ વર્કપીસ કરતા ઓછો હશે ત્યારે, અને બીજી કન્ડિશન ક્યારે આવશે કે જ્યારે કટર નો ડાયામીટર વર્કપીસ કરતા વધારે હોય ત્યારે. પણ આ બે કન્ડિશન દીકરા આપણે પાછળથી જોઈશું. Right. So here today we are ending our session, right? So thank you, bye bye dear students. So have a great and beautiful day. So I will again repeat whole this part so that you are easily able to answer the quiz. Okay, so these are some terminology associated with the machine shop estimation. Cutting speed, okay, just wait, my dear students, I will just repeat it for you.